Section 6C, Professional Military Education. 6.13, Education Opportunities. Educational opportunities exist throughout an airman's career, which contribute to individual overall development. Professional military education, PME, enhances performance in each phase of professional development and builds upon the foundation of leadership abilities developed during the earlier stages of an individual's career. PME complements training, experience, and other educational programs to provide enlisted leaders a continuum of learning via progressive courses concentrated on developing leadership, airmanship, and military professionalism. PME courses provide professional education to enlisted airmen and ensure development of Air Force institutional competencies and subcompetencies vital to the knowledge and skills required for critical thinking, sound decision-making, and a strategic mindset. For additional information about Air Force PME programs and policies, refer to AFI 36-2656, Developmental Education. 6.14, Enlisted Professional Military Education. In 1955, enlisted PME schools were established across the Air Force to provide non-commissioned officers leadership and management training required to assume day-to-day mission execution responsibilities. The stand-up of these schools coincided with the release of the first official enlisted force structure, which established the leadership roles and responsibilities of enlisted airmen at each grade. Operational control of stateside enlisted PME schools lies with Air Education and Training Command at the Thomas N. Barnes Center for Enlisted Education, located at Maxwell Air Force Base Gunter, Annex, Alabama. The Barnes Center Academic Affairs is responsible for developing and providing enlisted PME program development, faculty development, and operational program management. Barnes Center programs consist of academic courses that use performance evaluations and objective examinations to determine how well students achieve instructional objectives. Courses are designed with principal instructional methods, experimental activities, problem-centered leadership laboratories, personal reflection, guided discussion, case study analysis, and writing assignments. Note, with the exception of the Chief Leadership course, airmen are awarded collegiate academic credit for completing enlisted PME courses through the Community College of the Air Force, which is accredited through Air University by the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools Commission on Colleges. Airman Leadership School Distance Learning. The Airman Leadership School Distance Learning ALS-DL course provides PME to prepare senior airmen to supervise and foster a commitment to the military profession. The ALS-DL curriculum is designed to develop a mindset and associated skills with respect to 4 core attributes. 1. Professional airman. 2. Expeditionary airman. 3. Supervisor of airmen. And 4. Supervisory communicator. The ALS-DL course is open to Air National Guard and Air Force Reserve senior airmen and staff sergeants. The course is not available for regular Air Force personnel. Students must pass 2 course exams by attaining the minimum passing score on each exam. Airman Leadership School Blended Learning. In October 2016, the Airman Leadership School launched the Blended Learning course, ALS-BLC, which combines distance learning principles with traditional classroom learning. ALS-BLC is divided into 2 phases. Phase 1 is 8 weeks long and delivered by utilizing an online learning management system. Students complete core academic work in an asynchronous environment. Phase 2 is 2 weeks long and conducted at the Paul H. Langford PME Center located on McGee-Tyson Air National Guard Base, Tennessee. The ALS-BLC curriculum is designed to develop a mindset and associated skills with respect to 4 core attributes. 1. Professional airman. 2. Expeditionary airman. 3. Supervisor of airmen. And 4. Supervisory communicator. Airman Leadership School. Airman Leadership School, ALS, is the first level of enlisted PME that airmen complete as they progress through their Air Force careers. ALS is offered at almost every installation across the Air Force and is designed to prepare senior airmen to be professional, warfighting airmen able to supervise and lead Air Force teams to support the employment of air, space, and cyberspace power. The first level of ALS is the Distance Learning course, ALS-DL. ALS-DL includes 1. Professional Airman, 2. Expeditionary Airman, 3. Supervisor of Airmen, and 4. Supervisory Communicator. The ALS curriculum includes 1. Mission, 2. Leadership, 3. Problem solving, and 4. Air Force culture. Non-Commissioned Officer Distance Learning. The Non-Commissioned Officer Distance Learning (NCO-DL) course provides PME for basic NCO institutional competency development required to prepare each enlisted leader to be professional, warfighting airmen who can lead and manage Air Force units in the employment of air and space power. The NCO-DL course consists of 3 course modules: 1. Course Foundation, 2. Leadership and Management, and 3. Operational Airmen. The NCO-DL course is open to Air Reserve Component Airmen. To successfully complete this course, students are required to pass 3 course exams demonstrating curriculum mastery by attaining the minimum passing score on each exam. Non-Commissioned Officer Academy. The NCO Academy (NCOA) mission is to prepare enlisted leaders for current and future leadership and management opportunities to operate, think and act critically in complex and ambiguous environments. The NCOA program encompasses the intermediate leadership experience, which includes guided discussions, experimental exercises, case study analysis, and immersive leadership development laboratories designed to improve an NCO's competence, confidence, and will to exercise assigned leadership responsibilities. Senior Non-Commissioned Officer Distance Learning. The Senior Non-Commissioned Officer Distance Learning (SNCO-DL) course provides institutional competency development required to prepare SNCOs to lead the enlisted force at the tactical and operational levels. The curriculum's design heightens students' appreciation and understanding of 3 attributes: 1. Self-awareness, 2. Leadership and management, and 3. Joint warfare. This course is open to Air Reserve Component Airmen. To successfully complete the course, students are required to demonstrate curriculum mastery by attaining the minimum passing score on each of 3 module exams. Senior Non-Commissioned Officer Academy. The SNCO Academy (SNCOA) trains up to 2,250 Air Force, Navy, Coast Guard, Marine, and international SNCOs annually. The SNCOA mission is to develop joint and coalition senior enlisted leaders to influence mission success in dynamic service environments. The SNCOA program encompasses the advanced leadership experience representing comprehensive institutional competency development. The SNCOA is designed to sharpen senior enlisted leader skills with education that helps prepare them for continued and increased relevant responsibilities in joint, combined, interagency, and strategic environments. Chief Leadership Course. The Chief Leadership Course, CLC, is the capstone and pinnacle level of enlisted PME. Currently, the CLC provides newly selected Chief Master Sergeants with foundational, strategic-level leadership competencies. The CLC conducts 7 classes per year, educating 750 total force Chief Master Sergeants and Chief Master Sergeant Selects annually. The CLC mission is to provide chiefs the education to bridge operational to strategic perspectives of the Air Force. The CLC vision is to develop chiefs into strategic-level leaders and to inspire them to effectively lead, manage, and mentor today's airmen. The CLC demands extensive self-study, critical creative thinking, communication, and interpersonal skills. 6.15 Senior Enlisted Joint Professional Military Education. In addition to enlisted PME courses, the CJSCI 1805.01b Enlisted Professional Military Education Policy requires all enlisted personnel operating in joint, interagency, multinational, and coalition warfighting organizations to learn joint concepts. Senior Enlisted Joint Professional Military Education, SEJ-PME, provides SNCOs a comprehensive joint education to prepare them for assignments to joint billets at the Senior Enlisted Leader or Command Senior Enlisted Leader level. SEJ-PME is web-based and is designed to expose enlisted personnel to joint education, prepare them to succeed by improving their ability to operate effectively and supervise multiple service members. SEJ-PME courses are offered online and are accessible from anywhere at any time. SEJ-PME consists of 2 courses of instruction referred to as SEJ-PME 1 and 2. SEJ-PME 1 emphasizes curriculum commensurate with E5, E7 joint assignment responsibilities. SEJ-PME 2 is focused on preparing E7, E9 enlisted members for their senior leadership roles in joint assignments. SEJ-PME 1 and 2 have learning areas and objectives in 1. National Strategic Overview, 2. Joint Interagency, Intergovernmental, and Multinational Capabilities, 3. Foundations of Joint Operations, and 4. Joint Force Leadership. For additional information on SEJ-PME 1 and 2 or to enroll, refer to https://jko-direct.jten.mil/atlas2/faces/login/login.seam. Note: students must complete rank-required service-enlisted PME before enrolling in SEJ-PME. 6.16 International Professional Military Education. Defense Security Cooperation Agency. Security cooperation, under the Department of Defense guidance, leads national security objective efforts to train, educate, advise, and equip foreign partners. Department of Defense policy states that security cooperation, as an important tool of national security and foreign policy, shall be planned, programmed, budgeted, and executed with the same high degree of attention and efficiency as other integral Department of Defense activities. Inter-American Air Forces Academy. In addition to enlisted and joint PME, Air Education and Training Command hosts the Inter-American Air Forces Academy, IAAFA. IAAFA was initially established as a training program on 15 March 1943 at the request of Peru's Minister of Aeronautics, General Fernando Melgar. The Academy trained 11 Peruvian students in support of Allied unity in the Western Hemisphere at Albrook Air Force Station, Panama Canal Zone, marking the first United States aeronautics training in Latin America. Today, as an element of the U.S. Security Assistance Program, and more specifically the International Military Education and Training Program, IAAFA has provided significant contributions to promote regional stability, encourage the growth of democracy, prevent low-intensity conflicts, and counter foreign intervention in Central America. Since its inception, IAAFA has served as a military training center for Latin American air forces by training military forces, national police services, and civilian personnel from over 25 nations in areas ranging from PME for officers and enlisted personnel, security forces training, principles of logistics, aircraft maintenance, and pilot aviation training. IAAFA has served a variety of national interests in the Latin America region, ranging from support of United States Allied efforts in World War II to counterinsurgency civic action actions during the Alliance for Progress era to current national and security policies in support of democracy, individual freedoms, and human rights. The IAAFA accomplishes its mission by providing the highest quality of in-residence training and offering a source of mobile training teams in support of our Latin American partners from Central, South America, and Caribbean nations. Currently located at Joint Base San Antonio Lackland Air Force Base, Texas, IAAFA graduates an average of 900 students annually. In all, IAAFA has graduated over 35,000 students in its 75-year history, a legacy in support of our security cooperation mission. Inter-European Air Forces Academy. The Inter-European Air Forces Academy, IEAFA, is passed into U.S. law in the Carl Levin and Howard P. Buck McKean National Defense Authorization Act for fiscal year 2015, Section 1268. In 2017, IEAFA was codified as a permanent authority to train and educate partner nations. The purpose of IEAFA is to provide military education and training to military personnel of countries that are members of the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, NATO, or signatories to the Partnership for Peace (PFP) framework documents. IEAFA's mission is to enable combined joint air operations by strengthening NATO and PFP Air Force capabilities and interoperability through targeted military education and training. The Academy was officially activated on 23 March 2016 and is subordinate to Headquarters, United States Air Forces in Europe and Air Forces Africa, USAFE AF Africa, and the Warrior Preparation Center located at Einsiedlerhof Air Station, Germany. Since its establishment, IEAFA has educated and trained more than 500 students from 32 countries. With PME as the Academy's primary focus, IEAFA's unique approach develops officers and NCOs in a combined learning environment, integrating the learning experience between the ranks, thus showcasing the benefit of a professional working relationship and how it drives mission success. Additionally, IEAFA is expanding its technical training course offerings to boost partnership capability in the European theater for specific disciplines, which in turn strengthens NATO and enables successful combined air operations.